chicken ranch?
That's God's own truth. Of course, now I got my suspicions. I mean, who's the most dedicated anti-communist in the state legislature?
I suspect you're about to nominate yourself.
It stands to reason they want to harm my good name.
But how were you coaxed into a whorehouse?
I'm surprised that you fellas hadn't figured that out for yourself. I was doped. Yes, sir. Communists is always doping our college kids. I was easy prey.
Senator, there used to be a communist lived way over in Waco, but he died in 1968.
So presumably then, these communists stripped you and placed you in a strange bed?
All unbeknown to myself. Yes, sir. But just remember, church ain't over until they sing. Once this thing has been exposed, I'll be vindicated.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce this great man, His Excellency, the Governor of Texas.
My friends, I want to thank you for that warm and sincere Christian welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may ask your questions now.
Governor, sir, what do you think of the explosive situation in the Middle East?
Well, as I was saying at the weekly prayer breakfast, just this morning, by the way, in this historical capital building, the Jews and Arabs need to settle their differences in a more Christian manner.
Governor, how do you account, Governor, for the current high unemployment rate in this state?
There's nothing unusual about it, son. What I'm trying to say is, it's just the natural law of economics. You see, the real cause of this unemployment thing is, well, people are out of work.
Now, please don't watchdog news. What about the chicken ranch, Governor?
Fellow Texans, I'm proudly standing here to humbly say, I assure you, and I mean it, now who says I don't speak out as plain as day? And fellow Texans, I'm for progress and the flag. Long may it fly. I'm a poor boy that's come to greatness, so it follows that I cannot tell a lie.
What the hell did he just say?
No.
And little emphasize.
I love to dance to the side stick. Now they see me, now they don't have come and gone. And ooh, I love to sweep around the white stick, cut a little swath and eat the
Why do certain big banks receive special treatment when the state deposits its money?
sound business practice.
Governor, what are you going to do about industrial pollution? Even the Houston Ship Channel caught fire.
We put the fire out.
Well, now, Governor, do you plan on taking action against the chicken ranch?
Now, my good friends, it behooves me to be solemn and declare I'm for goodness and for profits and for living clean and saying daily prayers. But now, my good friends, you can sleep nights. I'll continue to stand tall. You can trust me, for I promise to keep a watchful eye upon y'all.
Well, that bear just went right over my head.
You and Bill Chamberlain.
I love to dance to the side step. Now they see me, now they don't have come and gone. And ooh, I love to sweep around the white step. trouble in here.
Don't ain't you worried about the possible payoffs and bribes out there?
Governor Melvin P. Thorpe, Watchdog News.
Yes.
What are you planning to do about the chicken ranch and Miss Mona? Now, Miss Mona, I don't know her, but I've heard the name. Oh, yes. But of course, there's no close contact. So what she's doing, I can only guess. But now, Miss Mona, she's a blemish on the face of that good town. I'm taking certain steps here. Someone somewhere's gonna have to close her down. Well, 3 cheers and a gold star for our governor, who has agreed to do his duty and called on local officials to kill their own snakes. So, once again, Watchdog News bites as well as barks.
Melvin, have you gone crazy? What do you get for jumping on a group of poor social misfits trying to scratch out a living selling cheap nookie over in Gilbert?
The law is the law.
Melvin, within 2 blocks of this Capitol building, you can get anything done for money here that you can get done in Tangiers. Tongue bags, naked massages, people getting their asses tickled with feathers.
Oh, that's dirty. Look, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to close Miss Mona. I mean, if you know for a fact that that's what's going on out there as a newsman, it's your duty to report it.
Melvin, I don't give a damn if people want to get their asses tickled with feathers. I kind of like to think that's what heaven's all about.
But we're gonna close Miss Mona.
No.
We're gonna close Miss Mona. We're gonna close Miss Mona. We're gonna. Look, we gotta put that in the show.
Get out of our town! Go on back to Dallas!
We don't want you in Gilbert.
Block the chicken ranch!
Shame, shame, shame. You're ruining our good name.
Shame, shame, shame! You're ruining our good name! Shame, shame, shame! You're ruining our good name!
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
What's all this lash up out here?
This sounds like a vigilante group or something. Look at that freak show. Every nut in Texas must be out there.
Evil and corruption get out of my district.
Hey, Ginger, isn't that your friend Senator Wigwam right there? Where? Right over there.
Hi, Senator. How's your talent worker hanging? Oh, come on back, Senator. We won't bite. Not unless you pay extra. Hey, there's a meddling TV man.
Hey, Melvin, need to get a bitch for your Watchdog TV show?
You get that filthy operation out of our town! You dirty little white trash pig!
on both sides.
Miss Mona, do you think that governor is just making political big talk? He ain't even hit a lick since he announced he was closing us. Yeah, that old bastard. He don't keep one promise in 10.
Yeah, but he's as unpredictable as a high wind and probably scoring the high 90s on a crazy test. No, girls, I think we better keep out of sight. Why don't y'all run on up to your rooms? Don't look to me like we're going to have any guests come crawling with that mob out there.
Yeah, even the Coca-Cola man said his wife won't let him make no more deliveries out here.
Oh no!
We're in trouble this time, ain't we, Miss Mona?
Not even what I'd call the ideal situation, no. How many of them politicians you reckon got elected by whooping up on us?
I can count 3 in my time.
You know, in the old days, Miss Willa Jean be back ringing that bell just as soon as the polls closed. But this is different. I mean, what with television broadcasting it from hell to breakfast?
I sure been disappointed in that old sheriff.
Oh, well, he's had his moments, Jewel. When I first seen Ed Earl, he looked like he'd walked right out of a cowboy picture show. He's tall and handsome. He had blonde hair then. You know, I never told nobody this before, Jewel, but once he took me down to Galveston for a weekend.
Is that right?
Yeah. It was 1961, President Kennedy's inauguration. We watched it on TV in a 3-star hotel room. Boy, that was high cotton for me. I was fresh out of the panhandle. I'd never even seen salt water. I remember the sun was shining and the water in the Gulf was so blue, it ached my eyes. He brought me some long-stemmed yellow roses, and he pulled this blue chiffon gown out of a bag, kind of poked it at me like he thought it might bite him, and said, "Here, sweet cakes, this here's for you." Never was worth a damn at grammar, but I never felt more like Cinderella. Next morning we had a champagne brunch and I ordered eggs Benedict. Didn't even realize the chef had screwed up the hollandaise. When he brought me back here, I thought he might even ask me to. Anyway, I think about it sometimes. Remember the sun, that blue, blue water, Kennedy's speech. And the worst freaking eggs Benedict I ever put on my tongue. No, Jewel. Ed Earl's never played the big leagues for. Maybe he's just not cut out for it. Not now, anyway. Not anymore.
You know, he loves you, Miss Mona.
He ain't never said the words.
Some men can't say it. Anyway, I'm really sorry for the troubles you've been having, Miss Mona.
Oh, Jewel, honey, no. Don't you feel sorry for me? No. I mean, I started out poor and I worked my way up to outcast. Well, you just gotta learn not to expect nothing out of life. Were you fixing to say a little something about how life don't seem to affect? Don't even start. Don't even start. Were you looking to give a little disappointed teardrop going flex? Don't make me laugh. Please don't touch my heart.
can't even leave to eat.
Well, here's your curb service breakfast. I'll probably retire on your tip. It is the same as always, Sheriff. 2 fried bun, beeswax, and bullets on the side.
Why can't you just call it eggs and honey and biscuits like everybody else? All that cafe lingo sounds like a bunch of jibber-jabber.
You know, I hear folks is running up and down the sidewalk with 2 sets of petitions. One to close the chicken ranch down, and the other to declare it a National Historic Monument.
I just admired if you didn't talk to me about them damn petitions till after I ate. What? You waiting to see if it's going to make me sick?
No, I tried it out on my dog first. I just thought I'd be neighborly and take your plate back for you.
Neighborly my hind foot. You and everybody else in this town's been snooping around like you've been hired to write a book.